Okay, so welcome back to my channel. So today's topic, we're getting away from Asexual Awareness Week, and today's topic is about people who are just generally, I don't know if this person intended this as to be a dick, or he was just an obsessive fan, but for the love of God, why are we hounding celebrities? What is with obsessing over celebrities, whether you agree with them or not? If you don't know what I'm talking about, an intruder was arrested at the Brentwood home of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Cheryl Hines. And this wasn't because of Cheryl. This was because of him. Now, this article never mentions whether this person disagreed with RFK Jr.'s politics or if he's a fan. It doesn't say. But, to the article, an intruder who allegedly climbed a fence at the Brentwood home of independent presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and his wife Cheryl Hines, actress Cheryl Hines, was behind bars Thursday after initially being released from custody before quickly returning to the home later in the day. So not only is this guy with already questionable intelligence to even do this once, he did it twice and got arrested twice because of course he did. You're a moron. Yesterday, which was Wednesday, an intruder climbed the fence at my home and was arrested, Kennedy wrote on X, formerly Twitter. I wonder for how long we're going to be doing that. On Thursday. After being released from police custody later in the day, he immediately returned to my home and was arrested again, because he's a genius. The initial intrusion, first reported by TMZ, occurred around 9:30 a.m. Wednesday. The suspect was detained by Kennedy's private security team and turned over to police. According to Kennedy's campaign, the man was cited and released from custody later in the day Wednesday. Jail records show he was arrested again shortly after 6 p.m. and remains behind bars in lieu of $30,000 bail. God, what a moron. No injuries were reported, which is good. Not a fan of RFK Jr., but what the hell? Kennedy and his campaign noted that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has repeatedly denied requests for Secret Service protection, which you're a candidate. No other candidate gets Secret Service protection. You only get that when you become president. So, yeah, of course they denied it. The only reason you're asking is because you're a presidential candidate. Now, or you think you deserve it because of your last name. I don't know. I don't care. You do not qualify either way. Do you deserve protection? Yes, because in this society where things are so toxic, yeah, you probably do need security, but your security detail did what you're paying them to. I don't see how Secret Service would have done a better job. According to the campaign, Kennedy's security team had notified the Secret Service about this specific obsessed individual several times in recent months and shared alarming communications he has sent to the candidate. In September, another man was arrested at a National Hispanic Heritage Month event at the Wilshire Ebel Theater where Kennedy was speaking. Come on. He was arrested for allegedly impersonating a U.S. Marshal. He allegedly told police he was a member of Kennedy's security team and was carrying 2 pistols. Okay, now, now a part of me wants to be very, what's the word? I can't think of it. But, welcome to a woman's world. How many times do they want restraining orders on men and get completely ignored because of reasons? However, why are you telling Secret Security about this? Again, their job is to protect the president and the vice president. You do not see members of Congress walking around with Secret Service details. They'll have security. I'm sure they have security, but it's not the Secret Service. I do not know why this is so hard for him to understand. Just because you're a presidential candidate, which, yeah, that's dumb. Not only are you a presidential candidate, but, okay, your last name is Kennedy. That's great. None of those qualify you. So, why are you bothering Secret Service? Bother, I don't know, local law enforcement. Bother, if you want to go higher up than that, fine, bother the FBI. I just don't see what Secret Service has to do with any of this. Literally nothing. I just do not understand. But for the love of God, neither one. Now, the fact that the first guy impersonated his security detail and he was carrying 2 pistols, it's entirely possible that he was an anti-RFK Jr. person. I don't like RFK Jr. I don't like him at all. Would I try to kill him? No. No, I would not. And it's not because I absolutely detest guns. It's because he's not worthy of my time to do that. He's... Now, granted, could he completely screw things over for Biden? Only for those who seem to think that because he ran as a Democrat, he somehow is a Democrat. He's probably going to harm Trump more than he's going to harm Biden. Do I still think it is dumb in this day and age for someone with 0 chance of winning to be running as a third-party candidate and potentially siphoning votes off from a candidate and helping a horrible, horrible piece of crap get into the White House? Yes, I do. Does that deserve threatening him by, I don't know, trying to break into his home or pretending to be his security? No, not at all. Because he still has a right to do that. He still has a right to be a massive dick. Everyone has that right. That doesn't give you the right to try to kill them. Or whatever it was that these idiots were trying to do. Because what the hell? I mean, it's entirely possible that they could be obsessive fans. But either way, they're morons. I mean, why? There are a lot better ways to get close to a candidate than watching too many fictional movies and thinking that you could get away with that. I just don't understand what people thought that they were trying to do. And it's too bad that this article does not state the motive. Because we cannot assume that they were trying to kill RFK Jr. Or maybe they were. Even obsessive fans do that. Let's see. I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember a show called My Sister Sam. The actress was killed by a fan. I'm not completely sure, but I think that the person who killed John Lennon, I think he was a fan too. So, I don't know. Or maybe it was a Ronald Reagan type thing. Let's try to kill the president so we can impress an actress. Who knows? But this article doesn't state it, but for the love of all that's good in the world, don't threaten politicians. Don't threaten anybody. I don't care what your reason is unless you're doing self-defense. There's no reason to stoop to that level. Especially since this man has absolutely zero chance of becoming president. Now, does he have a chance of screwing things over for one particular candidate over another? Yes, third-party candidates are good at that. Will that candidate be the candidate that you like? Well, that depends on who it is. I've seen that with Kennedy in the race, that things look good for Biden. I've seen it the other way. So God knows what the outcome will be. Regardless of the fact, you should not be threatening people. I just don't know how. I mean, yes, on this channel, I have talked about people shooting themselves into the sun. But that's just it. I say they should shoot themselves into the sun. I never, ever suggest somebody else should do that. They should do it to themselves. I would never advocate someone actually committing violence because that's dumb. That is hella dumb. So, please, hate someone all you want. You want to hate RFK Jr. with a fiery passion? Fine. Go vote. Do not threaten them. You're not doing yourself any favors. You're going to wind up in jail. And you're just going to give this guy a sob story. Maybe people might feel sorry for them and be more willing to vote for them. They might see that they might not have even known he was running, and then they see this. They see RFK Jr., they think of his father, want to vote for him, completely ignoring the fact that he is totally not his father politically. And he shouldn't be nowhere near politics. However, you can think all those things. You can think that he is horrible, he has horrible, horrible policies without wanting him dead. I just do not see. Now, like I said, maybe whoever broke in twice had no intention of harming him. Maybe he was a fan and he just wanted to meet the great RFK Jr. We don't know. This article tells us nothing. Either way, don't do that. You are totally not doing yourself any favors. I mean, yeah, like I said, I do not like him. The fact that he thinks he deserves Secret Service protection when that is literally not, he literally does not meet the requirements of Secret Service protection. I mean, no, I don't like the guy at all. But don't try to do this. I mean, what is wrong with you? People have lost their damn minds. We have a justice system, let it work. We have a political system, let it work. You want a certain person to become president? Go out and convince people that you want a certain person to be president and why they should be president. Don't don't go after other people. That's not helping anyone. And I don't know where you got the idea that it could benefit anybody to do this. Even if you got away with it. I still don't see what you thought you were accomplishing. I really don't. Anyway, that is the end of the article. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video.